Melanie Sobocinski. So here's a funny thing. I hate before and after pictures, and I hate weight loss compliments. Oh, wait, but you're a personal trainer and a health coach. Yeah, yeah. Here's why I hate it. Because I feel like it sends the wrong message. It sends a message that one body type is better than the other. That when you're losing weight and you're skinny and you have some awesome before and after pictures, you're better than someone else. And I'm not saying that, if you haven't lost a lot of weight, or if you're a person that's lost a lot of weight, or a person that's worked really hard to lose weight, that I'm not saying that that's stupid and that's bad. What I'm saying is, as society, it seems like the goal is to be smaller. Oh, you look great. Have you lost weight? Some people, that rubs them the wrong way, whether they've lost weight, whether they are a thin person, whether they've lost 100 and something pounds, because, oh, what happens if I put on a little bit of weight? Do I not look great anymore? Did I not look great before? There's so many thoughts that go through people's minds when they're complimented. And I have a ton of before pictures, but I don't have one damn after picture, because I would always look at myself and say, nothing changed. I didn't lose any weight. So I can't answer. Did you lose weight? Nope, sure didn't. Did this program, did that program, did this program, didn't lose a damn thing. So I think it's BS expectations that we have when we're looking at a before and after picture and hoping that our after picture is going to be different. Because if it's not different, we think we've done something wrong. In all reality, if it's not different, it means nothing. Yes, if you're, you've been classified by a doctor as being, overweight or obese, and it's terrible for your health, then yeah, weight loss sometimes for people is, I'm not saying weight loss is a bad thing. I'm saying the complimenting and the constant posting, and some people, that's how they do it to be accountable, and I'm cool with that. But what I hate is, so if I'm not losing weight, then what am I? I don't look good. It's not a look. So the reason why I'm saying this is, if what you're looking for is a weight loss transformation and to be complimented because you are smaller, you're missing the boat on your overall health and wellness. Because if that's what you're focusing on, what happens when you put on a little bit of weight? So instead of focusing on what you're losing and focusing on, where my before picture is going to look different than my after picture, and will I lose 4 inches, and oh my gosh, I put on 3 inches, and all this other stuff, understand that it's not a look. It is not a look. It is about what you're gaining. It is about improving your overall health and wellness. It is becoming better mind, body, and spirit. And for me, when someone would say, hey, you look good, in my mind at that time, I felt like shit. Because I wasn't meeting the expectations that I thought I should have been meeting of weight loss, of not looking different from my before and my after picture. And you know what? I compliment people who have done that. And who, look, I'm not saying like, oh, who cares if you've lost 100 pounds or wouldn't have had this great transformation. That is not what I'm saying. By all means, that takes hard work and dedication. But there's that other aspect of it, is when you're complimenting someone who's lost a lot of weight, and sometimes I hesitate when I go to say it. I don't say it. I try not, because it's just been something that's always come out of my mouth, because it's not always about a look. Because you can look really freaking good on the outside, and on the inside you might feel like shit. Because you don't think you're good enough. You don't think you've lost the right amount of weight. You don't think you're where you should be. So then you have this problem with your body, and smaller, you look at it as, oh, I'll get more compliments the smaller I get, but maybe I wasn't as good when I was bigger, because people didn't say, oh, you have a pretty face, but you need to lose weight. Like, these are things that, not saying that we're saying them to aggravate people but sometimes it comes across, and hey, sometimes maybe someone lost weight because they're sick. That sometimes is a scary thing. So your weight's going to fluctuate. It's not going to determine whether you are a good or a bad person, or you should get more or less compliments. It changes all the way through your life. Your body, your composition, all these things change. So instead of looking at, oh, Is my picture from before different than my after picture? Did I get some awesome results? Did I oh gosh, no, I didn't lose any weight. My pictures don't look any different. I lost nothing. Stop focusing on the loss and focus on what you are gaining. Because if you're making the effort to change what you're eating to make healthier choices, if you're making that effort to work out, you're doing your body so much better than a before and after picture could ever put any justice to. You're gaining confidence, you're gaining strength. Hey, guess what? You know what? I weigh more now than I probably have in a few years, but I can do, I almost dropped the F-bomb, a way lot more push-ups than I could a year and a half ago. So I'm way freaking stronger. But I bet if I took an after picture, it would be way different than a before picture I took 3 years ago, and then I would be pissed at myself. So this is why I hate the complimenting all the time on the weight loss. This is my reasoning why I hate before and after pictures. I don't have any after pictures because for me, I'm in it for the long haul. For me, I'm in it because I have a history of heart disease in my family and a bunch of other things knocking on my door. So I'm in it to win it and not have those things creep up on me because I can look really freaking good and have all that ugly shit on the inside going on. So I'm not in it for the before and after pictures. And, you know, if someone wants before and after pictures, I'm cool with that. They can do it. But listen, I just want you to know that if you're feeling that way, or if you've ever been in that predicament or that boat that I'm discussing and that I've been in, you're not alone. Stop focusing on the weight loss. Stop focusing on it being a look and focus on it being how you feel about yourself, how you feel from the inside out. Of course, I'm going to write a blog on this, so I will elaborate more on it. I will go into more detail, so make sure you catch that. I'll be sure to post it when I've got it all set up and ready to go. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below or message me. If you're like, this is totally me, I get it. I'm with you. I'm totally with you on that because we are doing so much more for ourselves by changing the way we eat and working out if we're looking at it the right way. If we're not hoping to have a different before and after picture. Because, look, if I were to pull them out, I don't think anyone could say, hey, you look good. You know, because it would be like, oh, yeah. And I know people who have, who get tired. And I'm not saying, like, listen, if you're doing progress and that's how you hold yourself accountable, like, more power to you. But if it's something that you feel like it's not working for you, then look at it from a different aspect. I've had people who are like, I'm so tired of seeing her post pictures of her abs. And one side of me is like, that takes hard work and dedication. You show that, sister. And then the other side of me is like, I get where you're coming from. I get that. Because then we start body shaming ourselves. So stop that. Stop it. Stop comparing yourself. Look at what you're gaining as a person, as a human being, from a health standpoint, versus what that number is on the scale, versus complimenting the weight loss, or putting the before and after pictures right next to one another and hoping to see a difference. Because if that is what you're looking for, I will say it again, you are missing the whole boat, the complete boat. It's sailed away. You have missed that boat on overall health and wellness. Because it starts from the inside. It's not a look. I will always continue to say that because I got tired of people saying, oh, you look good, blah, 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 blah. Not saying that I don't like that compliment, but at that time of my life, I was like, are you kidding me? So now when people say, how do I look? I have responded with, you look confident. You look like a badass. Not, hey, you look thin. Hey, you look like you lost weight. Like, you just have to kind of be a little bit... you have to approach it with grace because you just don't know. So that's why I hate that whole, oh, you look really good, you lost weight. And then, you know, 6 months down the line, they maybe put on a few extra pounds and they feel like an idiot. Like, oh crap, everybody said I looked good. Now what do they think I look like? Okay? So that's what I want to put out there. That's the thing I want to put out there. Not saying that, hey, oh, I don't think anybody should lose weight or anybody should this, that, or the other. No, because I'm sure someone will totally turn this around and be like, I don't believe it. I don't believe she even just said that. Please understand that it's coming from a place of something I went through, something I see a lot of my clients go through, and something that I completely understand. So I just wanted to put it out there, and you make a decision. You want before and after pictures that piss you off, then keep taking them, because that's where I was at. And I just stopped. I completely stopped. So that's all I have for you guys today. Have a great day, and we'll chat later.